Hello Capricorn, today we are tapping into the energy of the full moon in Aries on the 29th of September to understand what you've been encouraged to release over the coming month. Your tarot cards are already out. I'm going to pull a surrender oracle for you, some clarifiers, and also a Moonology Oracle. I can never say that in one go. To get you a message of support from this full moon. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm Kirsty, a full-time professional tarot reader and astrologer. So what are you being asked to surrender, Capricorn? Let's have a look, shall we? Right. Surrender to inner peace. Okay, right, okay. It says cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your family. Oh, where did that come in? Your life will flow more easily. I've just been reminded, sorry Capricorn, I was just looking at the area of life being activated for you by this full moon. If you're a Capricorn rising, it is actually your home, your family life, your roots, your ancestors, that kind of thing that's been spotlighted, illuminated by this full moon in Aries. So underlying energy for you, Capricorn, we've got the Tower. This the Tower comes in and shakes at the underpinnings of our lives, whether this is just a massive shift in our perspective on something, or actually sort of liberations or being broken out of long-standing or stable situations with our home, our work, our romance, that kind of thing. The Tower energy, generally uncomfortable, but normally when it does come in, it comes in, the universe kind of sends it in to break us out of our sense of being stuck in things that are impeding our growth. And certainly looking at the situation that's been spotlighted for you by this full moon in Aries, we do have the Ten of Swords. It is coming in reverse. This does talk about a temporary reprieve in hostilities. The Ten of Swords is a very difficult ending, a sense of sort of feeling betrayed, feeling defeated. When it comes in reverse, there's a temporary pause to that. There is a possibility of averting the pain or the difficulty that came in with this ending, and looking at the past. We do have this Three of Swords. We've got sort of pain, heartbreak, that kind of thing. So it does look like there is a possibility here to at least temporarily get a reprieve, some kind of suffering, heartbreak, that kind of thing. But we do have this Tower energy kind of coming in with it, which is that real sort of disruption to the status quo. You are being guided to surrender to inner peace, Capricorn. This reading may follow on from your current season or new moon readings. The links to those are down below if you want to catch up later, if you haven't seen them already. So the situation for you, looking at your energy, Capricorn, with this Page of Pentacles, there's a real sort of focus on it, doing a practical thing. There's a lot of focus, a lot of intention in very practical ways going into this. So trying to sort of focus in, trying to work on getting this sort of cessation in hostilities. And around you, we do have the King of Pentacles. This could be some kind of family dynamic, parent-child dynamic. Obviously take it however it resonates. In other areas of life, the King of Pentacles can be coming in as a person. This is somebody who's very sort of abundant, enjoys life. Could be an earth sign for some of you, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But this talks about our ability to enjoy life, feel successful. The King of Pentacles is often somebody who has a say over resources, whether that's time, effort, energy, love or money, how they're spent, what we do with them, that kind of thing. So the incoming energy for you, we do have the World card. So it looks like with this temporary cessation of difficulties that we've got here at the moment, the incoming energy, we do have a big sort of chapter closing. This can talk about understanding karmic cycles, karmic lessons, that kind of thing. And the obstacle here for you with this full moon, this releasing, is we've got the Seven of Wands. We'll get you clarifiers for these to get you a little bit more detail. But with this Seven of Wands, this talks about standing up fighting for what you believe in, fighting because you're used to winning, fighting for your priorities, you know, fighting to defend your victories. When it comes in reverse, there is an inability or an unwillingness to sort of stand up, fight for what you believe in, fight for what you've won, you know, defend stuff, prioritize energies and that kind of thing. So with this temporary ending and this closing out energy, there is a real need here. The obstacle here is not standing up, you know, and defending what you've won or prioritizing that kind of thing. Okay, and the outcome, we've got the Page of Swords. Let's get you some clarifiers, Capricorn. If you have access to your birth chart, if you check for planets or angles between 5 and 7 degrees of Aries, Cancer, Libra and your own sign Capricorn, placements there, if you've got placements there, if it's your sun, for example, if your sun is at between 5 and 7 degrees of Capricorn, this full moon is actually going to be triggering, activating your natal chart. So you will feel these epiphanies, endings, this full moon energy in very sort of personal and obvious ways. Right, let's get you some clarifiers. If you're getting value from the reading so far, Capricorn, please do strike that thumb of love and light. It helps me understand that the content of uploading is relevant for you. It also helps the reading to find others who may need to hear it. Right, let's have a look. World. 7 of Wands reversed. Interesting. Okay, so with this closing out energy, we're pointing directly to this obstacle. With the World card, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. This can talk about risk. Risk to long-term stability, long-term abundance, whether that's something that's already in situ or whether this is taking a risk to develop that. And then with Page of Swords, we've got the Empress reversed, we've got the 3 of Cups, and we've got the Knight of Wands. Underlying energy, we've got the 3 of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so with the clarifiers, oh, that's interesting. So we've got the 3 of Swords here as well. This pain, suffering, disappointment that kind of kicked off the whole, that started the reading here. The 3 of Swords reversed talks about refusing to accept pain or suffering, refusing to take it on and own it as our own. Or in some circumstances, it can be, you know, talking about refusing to be a victim. Refusing to be a victim of this situation. So with this world energy, it's closing out, understanding, big chapters, all the rest of it. We've got the 7 of Wands reversed, and that is that energy of, you know, not standing up for what it is that you believe in or what your priorities are or the things that you've won. It can also talk about not fighting just for the sake of it, yeah, picking your victory, picking your battles wisely, kind of energy. But yeah, with this world, there's definitely something here, a former chapter, a big cycle that does need to be closed out. And then with this 7 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, I mean, this could be coming in a little bit of a different way, as I say, each of the, you know, for each of you, it'll be very different to your circumstances. But energetically, the 7 of Wands, with this risk to long-term abundance or taking a risk to get sort of long-term stability. I've got this King Page. You know, this could be talking about finance. This talks about domestic security a lot of the time. So if it is your sort of your family area of life that's been activated by this, not prioritizing, not defending, you know, what it is that you've already run, could you know, could run a risk, you know, for the future security. But also with this world energy, you know, I mean, there could be a sense here with this 7 of Wands of just kind of packing up and letting it go. And certainly with this Tower, as the underlying, I do think that you probably need to pick very wisely what it is that you defend, what it is that you put your energies, what it is you want to keep, and what it is that you're willing to let go of, because the Tower, it does look like the Tower is coming, you know, kind of ready or not. Right, okay, so in the outcome, we've got the Page of Swords, clarified by the Empress reversed. We've got the 3 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Let's get you a message of support before we go into this outcome. Oops, oh my goodness me, Capricorn. Right, hang on. Here we go. Right, oh no, what have I done now? Right, hang on. There we go. Right, message of support. Don't go sliding around everywhere. Right, hold your vision. There we go. Hold your vision, Capricorn. So if there is something that you do want to fight for, something that is your priority, make sure that you do stand up and defend it. You know, defend what's worth defending. Let go what you don't, what you don't need. Hold your vision. Hold your vision. There, Capricorn. Fixed moon. Okay. So, Page of Swords in the outcome. With swords, this is all about information communication. It can, sometimes it does bring in sort of pain and suffering, but with the Page of Swords, this can be talking about picking up an idea, picking up a plan, and running with it. If this is about communication, if there is, within this dynamic, if there is some kind of difficulty, if there is somebody here who doesn't want to talk about issues, doesn't want to sort of resolve or communicate, the Page of Swords can be a bit of an aloof energy when people are like, well, this is a problem, can we talk? They're like, no, I don't want to talk about that. So obviously take that however it resonates. We have got the Empress reversed, we've got the Three of Cups, and we've got the Knight of Wands. So with this Three of Swords, this does talk about refusing to be a victim with it, refusing to be a victim, refusing to take on the pain and the suffering of others, not allowing this to be a permanent situation, kind of overturning it, trying to get a reprieve from that. With the Empress reversed, we've got the Divine Feminine archetype. This could be a romantic partner, could be a mothering. It's also the Divine Creative. It talks about the things that we give birth to, whether literally, figuratively, metaphorically, creatively, that kind of thing. When it comes in reverse, there is a little bit of a blockage in that process of giving birth to the things that need to come out. We do have, we do have the Three of Cups and the Knight of Wands. I mean, this could be coming in. I mean, with the Knight of Wands, the Knights get situations moving. Action, passion, fire, creativity, kind of moving things along quite beautifully. With this Three of Cups energy, I mean, if this is this can talk about a sort of celebration. For me, it talks about our communities, the family that we choose, our friendships, that kind of thing. If this is romance, it can be, it can bring in something to do with third-party situations. So with this Empress, Knight of Wands, I mean, for some of you, if this is a romantic situation, there could be a lot of flirting here, third-party energy, and a long-term partner or Divine Feminine energy kind of bearing the brunt of that if there is a refusal here to speak, to communicate. That there is a risk here, not being willing to sort of stand up, communicate, prioritize what is important to you. That there is a risk here. I mean, it does look like at the moment there is an opportunity here to bring an ending to some kind of difficult pain, some kind of difficult situation. However, if we go all aloof, refuse to speak, refuse to communicate, this could actually end up with this situation, kind of disintegrating, going off into sort of different directions. Also with I mean, for others of you, this Page of Swords, standing in your truth, understanding, getting a plan together, getting some information, can actually sort of help progress the situation, bring back this inspiration, refusing to be a victim, bring back the spark to move things along, to bring in happiness, abundance, joy, and sort of get rid of this blockage to the creativity, to the birthing energy. With all of this clearing out, Capricorn, What are you making space for? We're going to be having a look at your new moon, new beginnings on the 14th of October. Next week, we've got love-specific readings. They'll be up on the channel next Saturday. The week after that, we're doing a 3-month ahead forecast. We've got an extra Saturday in September. So we're filling that with a 3-month forecast, courtesy of the autumn equinox. I'll be looking at an autumn reading for you. In the meantime, you can catch up with your current season or new moon readings. They're in the link below. I wish you clear eyes, calm minds, and a resilient heart.